who dis, dude.
New intro, who dis?
Fucking, we're back at it.
We're back in the game.
We're back in the house. Breaking records of no proportions.
Yeah.
At all. Well, some proportions. Adam's injured. I hurt myself on the daily, so we're just a bunch of fucked up individuals at the moment.
Yeah, I got hurted. I get fucked up on the daily too, but it's usually like a burn. And burns don't really bother me that much anymore. But this one was a good little slicey dicey.
Yeah. At first I thought you fucked up with your slicing skills.
No, yeah, you were like you. What did you
knife game ain't on point or some shit like that?
Yeah, you said like, oh, your knife skills aren't working today.
Yeah.
I was like, no. I fucked myself up cleaning an oven. Cleaning an oven.
Which is kind of like worse. I mean, it's like a little more embarrassing.
Yeah, it's like it's not even a cool story.
No.
I'm gonna tell it anyways, but you know. So you know like those wire racks inside of an oven that you like put shit on?
I don't know, do they? Do you guys know what those are? I'm not sure.
I took one of those. I took one of those out. I scrubbed it clean and then I put it inside the dishwasher. And when I put the door down, nothing seemed off. And then I let it cycle through. And then when I went to open the door up, it was just stuck. And I was like, fuck. And this has like happened to me before, and we had to like take the whole door off to like get the thing unstuck. And I was like,
fun stuff.
I was like, we're not doing that today. Or I'm not doing that.
No, we're just going to the hospital.
Well, I tried. So I called over my buddy, or my coworker, and I was like, hey, can you like hold this door open as best you can? Like he had to like push up on the thing, and I was like, I'm gonna get in there and like try to unjam this thing. So I tried to unjam it, and it popped back into place. And then I was like, it was like a pretty big like boom,
yeah,
and then
settled
the door
itself.
came. I got my hand out, and the door came shut. And then I was like, yo, are you okay? And then he's like, yeah, I'm fine. And then I looked at my hand, and I'm like, fuck, I'm not okay. And then I ran to the hand sink. I was just cleaning it off, and I was looking at it, and I was like, this is a bad one.
Cold water instantly. Like, you gotta hit that shit with ice cold water. Instantly.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, and it was
just gushing.
Yeah,
at least you know it's a clean cut then. You know?
Yeah, I mean it was. I mean, I looked at it and it was
if you're gushing blood, don't worry, it's clean. It's clean. It's not infected. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, that was a gnarly one. And it's like shaped like a V. So I was like looking at it in the sink.
Do you get lightheaded when you see that shit? Okay.
Not really. I don't get like queasy over blood. I mean, I'm not one of those guys who like
degree of
I'm not like one of those guys who like looks up gore videos for fun. But like if I got
You're not Joe Mosier.
No. But I got like some buddies who would like sometimes like send me like a car crash video or something like that on Instagram, and I would just be like, okay, this is
like, did I want to see?
Yeah,
this?
I didn't want to see that, but it like doesn't really bother me or whatever. She's like, oh, yeah, this is just the average thing on CCTV. It's just somebody shooting a random person in public. Anyways, what was I talking about? My injury?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it happened an hour into my shift. And I got there like an hour before most of the other back of house members got there. And right when the other people got, like, it was at 9. I got there at 8. A bunch of people started rolling at 9. And the injury happened at 9:07. So
just everybody witnesses you.
Everybody's just like getting clocked in, being like drinking their coffee, and I'm just in this hand sink, just like, hey, does anybody know have like first aid experience to help like patch up a pretty serious cut? And luckily somebody actually did. Like they were like, yo, I do like EMT stuff on the side of this, and I was like, word. And so he like patched me up real good. He was like, yeah, this probably is only gonna need like 3-4 stitches or something. And then yeah, I got sent to the I had to fill out the fucking like workers' comp form basically.
Oh yeah. Are you off work for a little bit now or what?
No, I mean I'm assuming I don't know. Technically I should be able to go back Wednesday is what the doctor said. Or the PA or whoever ended up stitching me up. But yeah, when I got to the hospital, it was like there was there was one. There was one other person in the waiting room, and she was this big lady, and she was like leaning on the desk.
Now, when you say big lady,
she was a large woman.
She was hefty.
Yeah, she
not
was,
wimpy. No.
she was talking to somebody at like the window for like a minute or two, and she's like, "Yeah, I can't stand up for too long." I was like, "What?" And then she was like, "They're like, oh,
whose fault is that?"
And then they're like, "Oh, we can get a wheelchair for
Joe
you."
Mosier can't stand up for too long. Actually, he can stand up for quite some time.
He can. He can do a 15-minute set.
Yeah, dude.
I've seen it.
Yeah, and that's including getting on stage.
It's true.
Yeah, dude. It's amazing.
Yeah, she's like, "I can't stand up for too long." I was like, "Man, this is rough." But yeah, she was the only other person in the waiting room with me, and I was about to she got wheeled into the waiting room, and
chat her up.
I was about to be like, "How's your day going?" And then, but right as I was about to ask that question, the nurse came out and was like, "Oh, Adam, like, you can come with me." And then, dude, that when they injected that lidocaine into my hand, dude, that shit was tight. That felt all right.
That shit was tight.
Yeah, immediately I was like, "Damn, this shit works." And he was like, "Yum."
Yeah, he says, "Can you hit me in another spot with that?" Says, "Hit me in my brain. I want to feel like that in my head."
Yeah, I wanted to just be like that weird ass patient that they had, like while he's in a very intimate space, like right next to my face, while like I have my hand on this table.
Which it doesn't need to be next to your face because it's your fucking hand. but
I'm leaned in there.
You're just like, "Hey, buddy."
You ever put lidocaine in a person's cock?
I want to feel numb.
Do you want to?
Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? Why would you want it in your cock?
Try it out.
Just to fucking numb it up. Yeah, I got coke dick real hard right now. Like,
yeah.
No, more like coke cock. Stop calling it coke dick, people. Coke cock.
Coke cock.
Coke cock, whiskey wiener.
But yeah, while I was getting my hand stitched up, he was like trying to like take my mind off of it because I'm just like watching my finger bleed all over the place while I actually put like the tourniquet on it or whatever.
It's a gauze.
Probably. No, it was like a little rubber thing that like
really?
Like stopped the bleeding.
Oh yeah. Farther up your finger.
Yeah, it was like on the first knuckle.
Yeah.
But I was just like watching him do this, and then I was like, "Yeah, this is my first time getting stitches." I think he was kind of like, "Oh, this kid might freak out on me." So he's like, "What do you like to do?" And I was like, "Comedy." And then he's like, "Oh," we just started chatting it up about like our favorite comics and like our favorite comics bits.
Nice.
And stuff.
He didn't pull the "let me hear a joke."
No,
Okay,
no. Yeah, I think he was
If somebody ever asks me that, I'm just telling them the BMW joke. Like,
when somebody asks me that, I'm just like, "No, I'm not telling you a joke.
It's not how this works, buddy."
I'm not a joke monkey."
Yeah.
But yeah, he patched me up, and then I went home, and
Texted me.
Yeah.
And then I seen in the chat that Danny already found out.
Yeah,
I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's like, word has it that Adam cut off his finger.
Yeah,
like,
I always
what?
just assume that she's been talking to because I know that she's friends with the owner. Oh, I'm going to probably edit this.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Yeah. I always just assume she talks to him because I found out they're like friends.
Yeah.
And so she was like, "No, I was just like at the restaurant." And she's always trying to like go there when I'm working. And it would have been like a perfect day.
Yeah, right?
Because I would have definitely been cooking food for her.
Where were you, Danny?
Yeah.
You should have been there.
The last time she was there was when the boys were in town.
Yeah, I know, and you weren't even working.
The same night.
You were there.
But
gotta love it.
And I think she like asked the waiters, like, "Is Adam here?"
Yeah, you told that, and then it was a different Adam, and then she's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
It might have been the same thing that happened on Sunday when it happened, when she was there. And she was asking where I was, and then they were like, "Oh, he's at the ER."
Jesus fucking Christ. Every time.
Yeah.
Every time. If I didn't know any better, I think you were avoiding her.
Yeah. Oh, one of the things that one of the fucking nurses said to me was like, "Oh, there's easier ways to get out of work, you know."
Yeah.
And I was like, "God, how many times do you get to use that in one day?"
So many. So they love saying fucking corny shit like that, dude. Those like doctors, dentists, fucking chiropractors, fucking everybody.
Yeah.
Because that's all they do all day is fucking small talk with people they don't care to small talk with. But they have to like get a good review or whatever the fuck.
I thought it was pretty casual. Yeah, I mean, I was pretty. I'm a happy customer. They patched me up all right with 5 stitches.
Hell yeah. Not your first time getting stitches in?
Yeah.
Oh, poor Adam.
It was pretty chill. Yeah. I didn't mind it. You know.
Can't remember which knee it is, dude.
Stitches in the knee.
Yeah, it's this one. Fucking.
Are you feeling around for the stitches? Yeah. They never took them out.
I'm feeling around for the numbness because I don't have a whole lot of feeling. Look at that fucker, dude. It goes from right there to right there.
Arbuckle.
Yeah, it is good 4-inch scar on my knee.
Where'd you get that from?
Dirt biking as a kid. Yeah, I learned to dirt bike on ice. Yeah.
I feel like you've told this on the pod before, haven't you? Dirt biking on ice?
No, probably not. I don't think so.
Kyle was talking about dirt biking.
Yeah, Kyle was talking about it. I was taking a piss when he was talking about it. I heard it when I listened back through the podcast when it came out. And I was like, oh, fuck, I would have had input for this. And then I came back and, yeah.
Dude, Kyle's episode was such a fun one.
Yeah, it was. We'll have to have him back again soon.
If you haven't guessed from the first 11 minutes of this podcast, this is a solo podcast. We're not just hiding a guest. We got a lot of, we've spoiled.
We like to hide them.
Yeah.
In far-fetched
not introduce them
because they're unimportant.
We're gonna have special guest Oscar Pistorius on the podcast.
Oscar. No, that's
who
Oscar.
I named. Yeah, a lot of people assume that I named my cat Oscar after Oscar the Grouch. I actually named him after Oscar Pistorius, the famous Paralympic sprinter who murdered his wife.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I like Jim Jeffries' joke about that.
Really?
Yeah. You ever heard it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man. It's a good one.
Jimothy Jeffries?
Yeah, dude.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, because he can do a real good South African accent.
Oh, yeah, he's from South Africa. I forgot that.
No, he's from Australia.
No, I'm talking about Oscar Pistorius.
He's from South Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Imagine being like, that's like the ultimate little man syndrome. Like, because he doesn't have legs.
But he
murdered his girlfriend for sleeping with a rugby player.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, he was a rugby player.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because, rugby's higher than sprinting. So, like, gold diggers, gotta love them.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Yeah, that was their motive for the case. Yeah, I gotta love that. I've been watching a lot of like lawyer shows.
Like true crime?
No, just like Lincoln Lawyer, the TV show, not the movie with what's his nuts, Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
Yeah. So that one's pretty good. There's only a couple seasons though. Yeah.
I'm not really into that kind of legal shit. I mean,
I just like it for like the, I don't know, beating the system.
Sure. Knowing how to beat the system, you mean?
I don't learn a whole lot like that. I know you don't say shit. You get your lawyer.
Yeah.
You ask for a lawyer. It's like whoever's joke that was about Tom Segura's joke about like the fucking Scared Straight or whatever and shit like that. I think he had like a part of it where it's like cops. He says I seen 2 episodes. He's like, all the episodes I seen, every one of them that they asked for a lawyer, it says all the charges were dropped against Tayshawn, whatever the fuck is. Like, yeah, you lawyer the fuck up. Don't talk.
Yeah.
You have rights. Like,
they have to provide you with a public attorney if you don't have one.
yeah.
Or a public
And you have the
defender.
right to remain silent. I advise using it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun stuff, dude. You ever out get hurt as a kid, though? Like, since we're talking about getting hurt.
Hurt as a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
plenty of times.
break your leg, arm, anything
I broke
like
my
that?
ankle. I think
Okay.
I've talked about that on the pod before. I was a big, little chubby trying to skateboard.
Oh, yeah.
And I tried to go, so I'm goofy footed when I skate, and I was like, oh, I'm going to try fakie, like, which would just be regular for everybody else.
Yeah.
And I wanted to, like, I was basically just on top of like a step in my driveway, and I tried to just like go down this. I had it like as if I was like going down like a quarter pipe or something like that.
Like dropping
I was trying to drop in onto the just
off of that one step down the driveway.
And it did not work. I like lost my balance, twisted around, and just heard a gnarly crack.
And Adam never skated again. No.
I have since, but it's just like I still suck.
Yeah.
So it's like why would I risk it?
I'd like to skate more.
I would too, but it's I don't know.
I had a couple boards.
You do?
Yeah. Oh, I gave one of them to my sister's nephew for Christmas. So I got one board actually. I got that in a longboard. But yeah, dude, oh man, I'm trying to think. One of the first times I fucked myself up and I needed stitches. You're how old? 22?
Yeah.
You just got stitches?
Yeah.
I was probably like 9. And I was like trying to be cool in the neighborhood, you know, hanging out with the neighborhood kids. And if the listener knows like the old school metal railings where they have the posts in between the top and the top railing and the bottom of it, and they're like sectioned like a few inches apart, and like every other one has it's like a metal twisted one, so it's like spiraled all the way up. Adam has them outside his house. He knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But one of them, it was like longer than yours is. It was like, I don't know, like 4 feet long or whatever down the stairs. And I was like sliding down the rail as a kid, thinking, I'm going to exit out of here cool and go home. And I fucking like fell off it backwards, and like halfway down, like partway down the railing, one of those was broken off of the top and cranked out to the right, like on the outside, and I slipped off onto the backside, and it like ripped straight through my shorts, my underwear, and straight into my ass cheek, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, it was fucking gnarly, especially as a kid. I felt it, and I just like, my best friend Mark's there fucking laughing at me all the way home, like as I walked home, dude, and I'm like holding my ass cheek, like walking like I shit my pants, like that shit your pants walk. Except it's just a fucking, I don't know what's going on back there, except blood is on my hand. So I'm like, fuck, dude.
How big was the cut?
I don't know. I'm gonna show you the scar.
All right, let's see it.
You want to see my ass? It's fucking.
Save it for the Patreon.
Yeah, we'll do that on the page.
Just a picture
I don't know,
of your
it's probably
spread
like,
ass. It's spread for no reason.
It's just on my left cheek. It's like probably like a good 3 inches or so.
Okay.
Something like that. And the worst part about it, dude, like I had to get home. And I finally got home, and I'm like, Mom, you gotta yell for your mom because Dad's never there, he's been gone your whole life. And then, no, I love my dad. He's great. Not his fault. It's my mom's. But
Wow.
What? Truth hurts, right? But, fucking... So she checked out my ass, and she's like, all right, we need to go in, and fucking brought me to the clinic. And the worst part, dude, like we get in there, and they like get me in pretty quick, but the nurse patching up my ass is probably one of the hottest women I have seen to date on like at that time. Like I'm like, she is beautiful. And she's gonna stitch up my little ass. Like my pale white little ass.
How old were you?
Like 9. Dude.
Oh, man.
Like, yeah, it's like, and I'm laying face down on the table. Like, I'm like, okay, you can just please take longer because I'm fucking as stiff as this table is right now. Like, I'm not getting up. Like,
Dude,
we're gonna have a problem here.
I remember the first time I got a physical. I was like, bro,
Oh, man.
like 12, 13, something like that.
Yeah.
It was right before a basket. Like I got my parents were like, oh, you need to get a physical. And like, we need to have like this paperwork for school so you can play basketball.
Play sports, yeah.
And we were like already like halfway through the season. And they were like, yeah, we just like haven't given this to the school and they've been letting you play. I was like, okay. So, but we're getting it done now. Like 3 hours before a game.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go have my little boy penis just touched by a really hot nurse. And then I'm just going to be like, all right, let me get in the huddle, guys. Nothing weird just happened to me or anything. Like this is the first time I found out what a physical was. And this just hot ass nurse is just like, my mom is in the room with me, and she's like, "Do you want me to leave for this?" And I was
you
like,
didn't have your boys didn't tell you what a physical was?
No, I didn't know.
You're like, God damn.
No.
Hey, that sucked. Figuring out in the moment what a physical was. Oh, wait. Drop my pants?
"Yeah,
fucking heart's just beating in his chest. He's like, my balls are small. Like, don't look at me. Like, don't look at me.
So, yeah, my mom is in the room with me, and she's like, "Do you want me to leave?" And I'm like, "Why?" And then the nurse is like, your pants are about to be on the floor.
You got to show me your penis, kid.
Yeah, and I was like, then, yeah, get out of the room. What? And then this hot ass nurse, I think she closed the curtain. She closed the curtain, and my mom was like, "I'll just be right here." And I was like, "Can you
like move like more
like,
than 5 feet away from us behind a curtain?"
And this fucking nurse just starts touching my sensitive little boy penis, and I start giggling. I'm just like,
little Adam.
And I was like, "Oh God, this is so weird." And then yeah, like after everything after the whole thing got done, I think she even like kind of like was like, "This is fucking awkward." Like she did a little awkward laugh after I giggled.
Dude. She's like, "God, I've just touched the smallest penis in my life."
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go home and tell my boyfriend I seen the smallest dick in the world.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
sure, he was 12, but it's small. I don't know.
God.
Something like that.
Rude.
You know she had to have, like, her girls or something, dude.
I think that kind of.
I don't think they can get through the day without
that breaks
that.
patient confidentiality.
Not if you don't say the name.
Oh man.
You just say I saw a.
It's like that episode of Louie when he brings in the nurse. Is this not the worst penis that you've ever seen in your life?
Yeah.
That's a terrible penis doctor.
Yeah.
It's a terrible penis doctor.
Yeah. Oh, it's so fucked up, dude.
Yeah, and then I went to a fucking basketball game right after that. That was like 2 hours away. So I'm just like ruminating on this whole experience of having a hot nurse touch my penis, and I just giggled. And then I had to be like get in a game mode, just be like, all right.
At least it wasn't a guy touching your dick and you giggled.
I guess, yeah.
Some old dude doctor.
Yeah, that's the thing, is it's either like a really hot young nurse or a really old guy giving people physicals.
Yeah, I got my first one by my pediatrician. She was an older lady, so it was kind of awkward feeling. Every first physical has got to be awkward. It still is awkward. It's still awkward.
Yeah.
Like,
my main point is that there's not a lot of like 22-year-old guys giving little kids physicals. I feel like that gives up a weird.
Yeah, I don't know if that. Yeah, there's got to be a line in the sand there.
You have to be at like a certain age, married for a certain number of years.
Yeah, totally.
Before you can give a kid a physical.
Be a pediatric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of young doctors getting in the game. It's not like
they're all doing the old people. All the
yeah.
young doctors have to check out the saggy sacks and
yeah.
all that shit. Ooh, that's worse, man. Ugh. This may be bad to say, but
dude. We're gonna have to take that out.
Comedy.
Oh God, dude. Why?
I debated it in my head, and I was like, dude. Fuck her, let it rip.
Dude, the devil won that debate, dude. The devil won that debate.
Yeah, dude. I was looking over on this shoulder, and this one was screaming at me. Fun times.
Trying to think of another injury that I got. I didn't go in for this. I was like fine. Miraculously, I was fine after this happened to me. But I was like climbing a tree in the front yard of my house, and I got it. It wasn't like a super tall tree, but it like the limbs were probably like maybe 6 inches in diameter, you know.
Yeah.
But I was still like 10 years old, so I could like climb it up pretty easily and get to a pretty high branch.
Pretty thick branch.
Yeah. And there was only probably about like 4 or 5 decently sized limbs that I could like actually climb up to and like sit on.
Right.
But I wanted to. There was this one that was probably like 3 inches in diameter, and I was like, oh, I can like grab onto that one and like hang on it like a monkey bar or something like that. And I was up there like debating it, and I was like, I need somebody to hype me up, but I was just up there by myself, and I see my sister walking home with her friend, who lived like down the street, and they were gonna come over to our house and do something or whatever, and they're walking on the sidewalk, and I'm like, hey, watch me do this real quick, and I like give myself like a 3, 2, 1, and I tried jumping for the limb that's like 3 inches, and I just totally overshoot it and like slam into it like on my neck. So I just like just like hitting it, and then I fall backwards.
Yourself.
I clothesline myself, and I fall backwards like 10 feet, just head first straight to the ground, and I like fall on my head and my neck. I hear my like neck crack like. And I was just like, oh, fuck, I just broke my neck. Move? Like, yeah, and then my sister and her friend are just standing there just dying of laughter. And I like get up and I'm like, like holding my neck and just like running inside like, yeah. Like embarrassed but also hurt and trying to be like, no, I'm good.
Trying to be tough while fucked up. God, dude, that's just such a guy thing. Always just trying to still be tough, even knowing that you're just obliterated.
Yeah,
like,
I was like, my
knees are shot. Like,
just got the wind knocked out of me.
Oh, dude, getting the wind knocked out of you is like one of the scariest things as a kid, especially when it's the first time that happened to you. You're like, there's no oxygen. My lungs don't work anymore. Like, how am I gonna breathe? Like, I'm trying to breathe in right now. Like, you just can't. It's your lungs have collapsed on each other, and you think you're gonna fucking die. Everything in the world is gone. Like, I never got to experience pussy.
I feel like it only happens when you're a kid. Like, there's not many times in like, unless you're like a football player.
Yeah.
Like, there's not many
skateboarder.
Yeah.
Extreme stunts, stuff like that.
There's not many times in like an average person's day where they're getting the wind knocked out of them.
No, because you gotta like land on your back.
Or have somebody like run into you on your back from behind.
Yeah. That's the only times I've ever gotten the wind knocked out of me is like from my back.
Yeah.
Like I've like had it happen on skateboard ramps where you like drop in and you like fuck up and boom and fucking slam back and you're and just fucking cannot breathe for a good minute.
I remember getting like a guy just ran through me from behind, like during a soccer game when I was like he was like running down the field to like chase the ball, and I was just like
how do you fucking run into somebody in soccer? It's because wild.
So they would like they didn't have like teams based on like classes because the schools were so small. So the soccer league between all of the schools in our conference was like when I was in grade school. This is like. It was basically like 4th grade to 8th grade. That's like a pretty big size difference because I was like maybe like a 4th grader and I'm like 4 feet tall, you know? And then there's like an 8th grader who like just hit his like summer growth spurt that like a month ago and he's like now 6 foot tall and he's just like towering over me. and he would just like turn around and try and like get the ball out of play, and he would just like just push me over.
The ref don't call shit or
nah,
what?
dude.
Jesus Christ.
The ref just graduated high school. The ref is in high school, dude. He doesn't care. He's making $40, and then he's going
per
home.
Game.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, that's lame. That's gay.
Yeah, I guess it's gay.
It's gay, dude. Refs not calling fouls. That's pretty gay, dude.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't like it.
It's not like the NBA does a better job.
Yeah, but in the NBA, I feel like they a bunch of fucking Sallies, dude. They're drama. They're like drama actors.
Yeah.
Oh, my ankle, dude! You're wearing high tops. Shut up.
That's more like big soccer league, dude. They're always trying to get fouls called.
I know.
Like rolling on the ground.
I know, it's some bullshit. Some fucking slide tackles have taken people the fuck out.
Oh
though,
yeah,
too,
for sure.
though.
There's some, but like that's the
some
thing is like
gnarly slide
it's
tackles.
literally just like the boy who cried wolf to me at this point, because I see so many people rolling on the ground and then they get up and they limp for 5 feet and then they're fine.
Yeah, I know.
And then when you see like a serious thing on the field, like even the announcers are like, oh, it looks like he's hurt pretty bad. And then they look at the replay and they're like, holy shit, that dude's leg got taken out in 4 different spots. Like it's just bent into a semicircle.
Dude, some of those are bad, man.
Yeah.
It's nothing compared
Dude,
to
like
the hockey, though, right, Crick?
Or that, have you ever seen the Kevin Ware?
Where?
Kevin, yucky. That was a bad one. Roddy joke of the week.
Woo! We're winning.
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen.
But yeah, when Kevin Ware, I think it was, I don't remember what year it was, in the NCAA tournament when he played for Louisville, and he destroyed his leg going for a jump shot 3.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How?
When he was coming down from the jump.
Oh.
He just landed on his leg weird and it broke. It broke in 3 spots, I think.
How the fuck?
It like went into like a square.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
He wasn't drinking his fucking milk,
No.
bro.
Guess
or
not.
eating his Wheaties.
Skip
dude.
leg day.
Yeah, obviously. That's insane for it to break like that. It's
Yeah.
like Tom Segura.
It was, yeah, it's way worse than what happened to Tom Segura's leg.
Was that his leg? Or was that his wrist?
Tom's?
Yeah, it was his leg.
It was his MCL or ACL. And then also his arm.
Oh.
I think his arm broke up in like I don't know what bone this is, but it wasn't like the tibia or whatever. Or
the tibia,
the radii and the radius and the ulna. Those are your like forearm. It was like his shoulder.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're just talking about other people's injuries now.
Yeah, dude, injuries, dude, they're fun.
Yeah.
They're fun to have.
I remember the first time I got like a pretty deep cut. Oh,
deep cuts. Oh, deep cuts, guys.
I was like on a skateboard on this construct. I think I've talked about this on the pod before. I was on a
skateboard injury.
Yeah, I was on a skateboard, like a Walmart board, and we were on a construction site, and at this apartment complex that we lived in, and we like to skate on the apartment, like what is it called? The foundation, I guess, because they would be like building new complexes. And we liked skating on like the foundation because it was really smooth concrete compared to the like parking lot. And so I was like sliding on one of those, and this like older kid like found a beer bottle and like threw it onto the construction site, and it landed right in front of me and just shattered. And I had like my hands on the concrete to try and like slow myself down. I was like on my knees, like on my knees on the board and like my hands on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like slid my hand right over all the broken glass.
Nice.
And there was like a gnarly cut on my hand. The scar is somewhere on my hand. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
The scars that blind us.
Yeah, it wasn't like a terrible cut. I just remember like I remember like freaking out, and this like older guy that lived in the complex who was like normally a dickhead to me he like was like just like the first time that he was like nice and like walked me home.
Oh,
it was very nice of him.
How heartwarming.
Yeah. And then that same apartment complex, I remember like playing outside barefooted, and there was like these kids who were like, it was like a 3-level complex for every building, and some kid who lived on like the top floor, like the second floor, he was like throwing something down to the kids on the grass off of his balcony, and they were like throwing it back and forth between. It was like a football or something. They were just throwing it back and forth between, and I was like, I wasn't wearing shoes, and I was like on the grass, and I like stepped on like a nail or something like that.
Nice.
And I just remember like looking down at my foot, and someone was like, "You're bleeding."
Just a no-shoed kid.
Yeah, I was a no-shoe kid. I like to feel on the grass.
Yeah. What about the hot pavement in the summer?
Ooh.
Yeah, that shit was fun.
Or the hot sand.
It made you quick. Shit made you fast.
The hot sand was a bad one too.
Dude, that shit's rough still, dude.
Yeah.
I still don't like that at the beach. It sucks.
Stinky.
Oh, it's hot. Steamy, dude.
Steamy.
Surprised you don't throw water in it and it just steams up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The
I do
beach.
know what you're saying.
Dude, the beach. Fucking for some reason it just like reminded me of this dude last year that tried to bring his truck out onto the beach and got it he beached his truck on the beach.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
The tires got stuck?
Yeah, dude. He like buried it, dude. It was beached.
Poor guy. Can he claim that on insurance for anything?
Dude, he got a ticket.
Really?
He's not supposed to be out there with a truck.
Dumbass.
I've thought about doing it with my truck.
Well, maybe now you'll think twice.
I can get out of there, though. I got a winch if I get stuck. I can do that. It's fun. That's fun stuff. I don't have paddle tires. You need paddle tires, dude. You know what those are? They're tires that look like paddles.
Oh, who'd have thought?
Yeah. It's fucking wild, huh?
I've seen people put like chains on their tires.
Yeah, that's for snow and ice and
okay.
like mountains and stuff like that. Yeah.
Sure. I don't know. You know.
I know.
It's cool.
I know you don't know.
Righteous. Right on, brother.
Oh, dude. So last episode you said, or was it last episode or the episode before you mentioned that you were on under the poverty line?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I guess I should be too, because I found out yesterday I can't reapply for health insurance. So that's fucking cool, dude. I make too much money.
Get out of here with your 401k head ass,
I don't have a 401k, dude. I don't even get health insurance through my fucking place of employment. What the fuck is... I'm like, so when I get injured at work, what am I supposed to do? Just die? Like, I'm like... They're like, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, well, you should tell me something better than we can't help you. Dude, you're a fucking worker of the state, and I pay your wage.
I worked at a packaging facility for Jack Link's for a while, making like beef jerky. The place that made beef jerky and shit. And
is that what they do?
They do, yeah. But I did cheese there, which was we just outsourced all of our cheese.
Oh, I'm sure.
I didn't do shit. Just open boxes.
All the beef stick with cheese stick packs.
Yeah.
That was your boy Adam
at
one point in time.
It was. The pepper jack and the beef stick combo. That's me.
That's the best, dude.
Pepper
well,
jack.
I just like pepper jack cheese.
The mozzarella cheese was pretty good too. The mozzarella pepperoni. Anyways, I remember being there and
pepperoni.
We would always stretch before every shift because it was like a 12-hour long shift. You like had to, otherwise your like knees would lock up and you like pass out. But when we would stretch before work, the guy who would lead the stretches would always be like, "This is really important, guys. People have died on this floor." And I always wanted to be like, how did somebody die here? I'm really curious.
I really want to know now.
Yeah, I want to know how this person died. And then like a week or two before I stopped working there, somebody like almost lost their finger. Like it was like one of the machines that like it takes like the long sticks of long beef sticks that are like not linked yet.
Yeah.
And it like cuts them. and I think it's just literally called a linker, and it's basically just a
All right.
yeah, it's
All right.
it's literally just like a bar that has a bunch of blades on it in a circle, and it like spins the blades around, and you put these big long, like 6 foot long links of beef in there, and it cuts them to the exact measurements. And somebody's finger got stuck in one of those.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Did it link him?
He got linked. Neuralinked.
Oh.
Fingy linked.
Fingy link. Fingy linking good, dude.
Fingy linking good. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very good. Very nice. I like very much. Yes. yes.
Yeah, I never ended up learning how somebody died on the floor at Jacqueline's, but
they wouldn't have told you anything.
no, probably not.
No, that's in a fucking lawsuit.
Yeah, they want
to. They're never mentioning it again.
It's like, fine, I'll figure out for myself.
It's in the same safe they put the recipes in.
I'll die on the floor and then I'll know.
Yeah, then I'll know how I died on the floor.
I'm going to put myself through the machine.
How did he die on this floor? Well, he was on the floor and the life left him.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
He died on this floor, technically. It was just a dude that committed suicide on the floor.
He brought a gun to work and he killed himself at work.
Technically, he died on the floor, so that's why I say that. It's a serious job, guys. You need to pay attention and have self-worth, okay?
Yeah.
Right?
He's a disgruntled employee.
And stretch. Don't forget to stretch.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like
he'd during a stretching thing.
He'd be in the middle. He'd be in the middle of the stretch, and he's just being like, "Yeah, people fucking died on this floor. It's because they didn't stretch."
Just a drill sergeant up there at Jack Link's.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Starting our shift at 5:30.
The Sasquatch was telling you guys that a guy died on this floor.
Yeah, dude.
How did you guys understand the Sasquatch? How did you guys find him, dude? He's so elusive.
I don't know, man.
I think they're hiding him too.
The Sasquatch?
Yeah, dude. He's in the safe along with the lawsuit and the recipes.
It's true.
Maybe he is the recipe.
It's just Sasquatch shit in every beef stick. Yeah.
Just a little bit of DNA. Just a little bit of DNA.
Unidentifiable DNA in every stick.
Yeah, dude. Every shtick.
Nice.
That's their shtick.
Hey.
Hey. Fucking on a roll. No, I'm just kidding.
With these fucking
shitty riffs.
Nice.
There was another one.
Boo.
Ah.
All right. What next?
And we're back.
Next segment.
What is our next segment?
Yeah, I don't have a plan.
Oh, dude. We're going to have to name switch our name to the shittiest podcast.
We should.
No.
We should.
Dude, what the fuck are we doing here?
Oh, man. I was, I don't know if I've said this on the pod before, but I think one day I took like a bag of Oscar's shit outside and took it to the dumpster.
You're
and
not saving it up just for an enemy?
I'm getting to that.
All right.
So
Good.
We've had this bear
Ooh.
in the backyard, and he sometimes goes into the dumpsters and to eat like the
make
fucking
a scat gun, dude.
I wanna I'm really hoping that one day there's just like a nice giant bag of shit on top, and he opens up the dumpster and he starts
Just
eating
a
their
bag
shit.
of shit.
Yeah. And I want him to just start eating the bag of shit so that he doesn't come back.
Just keep one off to the side of the doors, so it'd be like a David and Goliath situation. You got your fucking swinging fucking bag of shit.
Yeah, that's good.
Your little slingshot of shit. Fucking take out the big old bear.
Sling shit.
Your little sling shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
The thing is he would probably just like he'd happily eat the shit. I mean, he's a bear. Eat anything.
I think they're smarter than that, dude.
I don't know.
I mean, they're pretty smart, dude. Like you heard about the bear and the rabbit in the woods, right? Like the rabbit shit in the woods. He's like, the bear's like, what are you gonna wipe with? And he's like, this shit doesn't stick to my fur. So the bear grabbed the rabbit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
He said the shit don't stick to the fur, so he wiped his ass with him. Yeah, pretty good.
Nice.
Pretty good.
I haven't heard of
Pretty
that one.
smart. Pretty smart bear.
You ever heard the one about the orangutan and the frog?
No.
Does
this have to do with the very red asshole?
No, it does not.
Okay, cool.
I don't know how to make a joke out of it. I just saw a video of an orangutan using a frog as a fleshlight.
Oh, no. Poor frog, dude.
Yeah.
Innovative.
The frog is dead, but...
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's dead on impact.
Just
dead on arrival. And just throws it
The
away.
orangutan gets the post-nut clarity. He's like, what have I done?
Oh,
Just
my God.
throws it on.
Just fucked a frog in the face and killed it. What the fuck?
Orangutan
Goes home to its orangutan wife and just like, and his orangutan children, just like, Daddy, what? You look down.
Did something happen at work today?
Yeah, somebody died on the floor.
Somebody died on the floor at work today.
I can't tell you how he died.
Nobody.
But he was fucked in the face.
His face is fucked up. Dude.
Yeah, his face is fucked.
Yeah. Dude. Have you even...
What the fuck?
So I said my friends send me some gory shit, and that's the kind of shit
that's pretty.
Just an orangutan using a frog as a fleshlight.
Oh, you gotta love the animal kingdom.
Yeah.
I mean, are they learning from us, or are we learning from them?
I don't know.
Come on, folks. This is as important as which came first, the chicken or the egg?
I do want to know if orangutan or any other kind of monkey... I want to know if any animal, period, feels post-nut clarity.
That would be amazing research to put millions of dollars into.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, if there's any investors out there that want to know, do animals have post-nut clarity? We want to know.
What's
Are
the
you
deal
out
with
there?
post-nut clarity?
And what's the deal? Do animals have it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know?
Fuck, dude. That's a great question. I bet you monkeys do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I bet you monkeys do.
Maybe.
So you know that orangutan was definitely like either a savage orangutan, like that should be like imprisoned.
Like Caesar
like
from fucking Planet of the Apes.
Caesar was good.
Oh yeah, who's the bad one?
I can't remember the other one's name.
The one with the big scar on his face.
Yeah, that was like his boy for the longest time.
Yeah.
But yeah, he went ape shit. Jesus. I'm a dad, all right? I got dad jokes.
God, dude. Terrible. It's terrible.
I didn't lined up.
Ape shit crazy. God, you're on a roll, man.
Went aggro, dude.
You're an aggro?
No, he went aggro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He did. I wanted to rewatch those movies recently.
Up, dude. I watched those recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
I just didn't watch the first one.
Yeah, it's not on anything.
Yeah, it is.
What's it on?
Hulu.
Oh, yeah, I don't have Hulu.
I do.
Nice. You're talking about Rise of the Planet of the Apes?
Yeah, Planet of the Apes, and then
you watched like the old original ones from like the 8?
No, this is the new ones are of. The old ones were for. Like War of the Planet of the Apes instead of like War for the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The old ones were it was like Planet of the Apes, wasn't it? And then I don't know. I can't remember the whole chronology of that fucking shit.
I just remember wanting to watch Rise of the Planet of the Apes. God, I can't fucking talk. I'm having a stroke.
I like the newer ones better.
Yeah, I do too. I remember seeing a couple of them in theaters, thinking they were pretty good.
Yeah, they are. The first one had Franco in it, but that was when Caesar was like a baby.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Which
so
Franco?
Like James. Yeah, not his son or kid brother.
Kid brother.
Yes.
Kid brother son.
His kid brother.
Dude, we got to talk about the Drake and Kendrick beef.
I don't even know about this shit, dude. Like, you said something.
We got
yeah, I know.
Yeah, you gotta write jokes. It's relative.
It's relevant.
Relevant and relevant. Yeah, whatever. It's relative to today's time right now. All right,
it is. All right. No, I really. There were a couple people talking about it at work when it happened. They were like, "It's the most."
I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
I was like, I have 2 of Kendrick Lamar's songs tattooed on my body, and I really don't give a shit that much. Cause like I
like Kendrick, but this just all seems like
as much as I
publicity shit.
Like even though, I mean, obviously, like I have those songs tattooed on me, but I try not to like let their lives affect me that much. Like it's not. They're just 2 guys that are upset at each other, and they make songs that a lot of people listen to. I don't need to insert myself in this person's life. Like there was even today or yesterday, there were a couple. Someone was apparently rushed to the hospital after being shot at Drake's house. So it's like, why are people? That's probably just a fan, or it's a publicity stunt.
Oh, I remember what you told me this is about. Oh yeah, Drake's a pedophile.
He is. Yeah.
Knew it.
That's been public information for a while, though.
I've never liked Drake. Ever.
Like
who the fuck likes Drake? If you like Drake, why? Like, a reasonable explanation. For real, because he's dumb. One of his first main songs was a complete and utter lie.
Which one?
Started from the bottom, now I'm here. No, you started on a children's TV show. You got paid very well since you were a child. Like, dude, you're not gangster, for one. You're from Canada. Super gangster.
Canada can have gangs, but
I'm just saying it's not gangster to be from Canada. It's okay, I guess, you know.
Don't you know?
Yeah.
Don't you know, everybody, that I'm a real gangster?
Yeah, he's from
there.
CND, dude. He's from CND.
He's from Toronto.
Yeah, it's all, you know. Canada was originally CND.
What do you?
Yeah, CANADA.
Oh.
Yeah. So dumb.
That was bad.
I know. It's real though.
Dumb. I'm terrible with.
No, but back to Drake. Back to Drake.
Back to the point at hand.
Yeah, no, he didn't start from the bottom. He started at like pretty high top. If you got an in-ground pool at your house growing up, that's not the bottom.
Well, one of the things that so they've been beefing for a while, and Kendrick, he came out with this banger, basically just calling Drake a Plowfidep for 4 minutes straight. And then the next diss track that Drake came out with was him basically being like, I planted a mole in your friend group and he's feeding you all this false information. I expected you to call me a Plowfidep, which is like the most hilarious way to like defend yourself from Plowfidep accusations, is being like, I knew you all would call me a Plowfidep.
Pretty fucking.
Isn't that hilarious?
That is
I'm too
so
rich
dumb.
and famous to be a Plowfidep.
I was tricking you guys. Yeah. So what if I had kids in my place? That was to trick you guys.
Remember that?
I was laying a whole facade.
That video of me in 2017 kissing a 17-year-old on stage was a plant.
That was a plant. And it was AI. It was faked.
Deep faked.
Deep fake, dude. Yeah. That was Selena Gomez.
Yeah, that was.
Start saying some crazy shit.
I mean, that's what they've been doing.
He's just gonna start
every fucking diss track is saying some crazy, crazy shit. Oh, what I also found hilarious is before Drake even dropped that diss track, there was another allegation that
Thank God Eminem brought back diss tracks.
Kendrick said Drake has so he got in a lot of like hot water for like hiding a kid a while ago.
Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Girl? Female?
No, he was hiding a son, like a 3-year-old son or something like that.
His son?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And Kendrick was like, "Oh, you have an 11-year-old daughter," and everybody, like people are freaking out about that. And then that was in the same song where he was alluding to him being a Plowfidep, and then Drake just made like a Instagram story saying, "I don't have a daughter," and everybody's like, "What about the Plowfidep stuff? You haven't said anything about that." And he's like,
well, plead the fifth.
"Yeah, I don't have a daughter though." Like,
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Let's focus on this one.
Yeah, which is like, I don't have a daughter though, which is like crazy.
Crazy.
Everybody's like, yeah, but like, do you fuck kids? It's crazy. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Dude, it's so crazy. You can't say anymore, but whoa, what are all these celebrities doing?
Yeah, that's
Like, it's the most relevant time in history to say the word.
all right.
It is. You should be able to say it because you know what? That's happening everywhere and it's fucked up and it needs to be talked about.
I think you're able to say it.
Well, just people are like so against saying it. Like, people need to like just talk about it so then it's not like it's out in the open. It's already out in the open. I don't know. People just like are scared to talk about or say it, I feel like.
I feel like people are scared to joke about it. All right.
You know?
Another segment that we might have to remove.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fun times.
Very good. Yeah, I don't have any way to come. I don't
Is
have
that the new hard R?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the second one.
No, I'm saying new.
It's the new.
Yeah.
We got to bring back the old one.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's been brought back through rap.
Yeah. They don't really say it hard R though.
Oh man, you know how many rappers I hear rhyme the hard R with the hard R?
But it's
that's some lyricism, brother.
But I'm saying they're not using the hard R. They're
Some
just
of
saying
them
the
are.
N word.
Some of them are.
All right. This is another. We do not have any.
Let's talk about the hard questions.
Let's not. We have no.
Adam's shying away again.
I live in a nice neighborhood. I have no fucking reason to even have an opinion on this. Why do I?
Yeah, he lives in a white neighborhood.
I live in a neighborhood where people care about their safety on walks.
No, where they get worried if they see somebody of that description.
Yeah, dude. It's like
they call the cops.
I think Dustin said this to me. He's like when my bumper was off of my car, he was like, God, this neighborhood's going down the hill. And then they just see like a black guy walking down the sidewalk. There's people just stealing bumpers around here. Terrible.
Yeah, because your cat's already gone.
My cat's already gone? Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, another stolen thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Took your cat and your bumper.
Oh, I thought you said you were actually talking about my
Oh, when I say
feline.
cat, I mean on a car.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about Oscar Pistorius.
Yeah, dude. Fucking cars relate to cats and dogs, dude. There's dog boxes.
Is there?
Yeah. It's a type of transmission. Dog box transmission. Super fast shifts. It's like a sequential almost.
So
It's got straight cut gears.
Not one in my Nissan Versa.
No. You have an automatic.
Oh.
Yeah. Auto magic.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. It shifts on its own. It's magic. Like,
it's magic. Yeah,
and it doesn't go. 'Cause it's really fucking slow.
Nice. Very good.
Very good. Yes, I like somewhat.
Absolutely. What were we talking about?
Oscar Pistorius.
I need to do more research on him. If I'm gonna,
You should make a joke about that for Oscar. That would be funny.
Yeah.
And relevant to your life.
I mean, that's what I did today on the podcast.
Yeah, somewhat. Write it into a joke though. That'd be
good. I kind of did on stage one time where I was I mean, one thing that I've tried talking about on stage is like how I hate I like having a cat, but I hate having to like talk to other cat people because they'll be like, "Oh, how's Oscar doing?" And then I just have to like be like, "He's fine." Like, I don't know.
Get him high as fuck on catnip.
He actually hates catnip.
Just tell him that.
Yeah, I mean, they'd be like, "Oh, nice." Like,
nice.
Me too.
Me too.
But
the only way I can handle that little son of a bitch. No.
But like, I hate like I'll tell them like anything that he does, and they'll just be like, "Oh
my god."
It's so obnoxious. I hate it so much. Everything has to be adorable with cats to these people. And like,
I'm a cat person.
Like I legit told somebody.
No.
I legit told somebody that I woke up one morning, and my cat was like 3 feet, like a foot away from my face, like right in front of me, and he was just dry heaving, about to like throw up a hairball.
That's cute.
And
that's so cute.
He threw up a hairball.
That's so cute, Adam.
He threw up a hairball right on my fucking bed.
Oh,
and then,
that just means he loves you.
Exactly. That's what they said. They were
fuck you, people.
They were like, oh,
whoever
yeah.
the fuck tells Adam that, fuck you, dude.
They're like,
seriously,
oh yeah, cats,
go fucking fuck yourself, bro. That is not cute. That's a pile of fucking undigested cat fur puked up onto my clean fucking bed.
It wasn't a clean bed. I needed to do my sheets anyways, but
way to fucking kill the momentum. No, I'm just kidding.
They were, when I told it to the person, they were like, oh yeah, cats go to like to where they're most comfortable when they're about to throw up a hairball. And I was like, I don't want him to be comfortable with throwing up a hairball in my face. Why is this cute? That he likes throwing up hairballs right in front of me. That's grody.
It is. It's fucking disgusting.
And then like that's the thing. It's like if something's not like super cute, they'll just like give you like a fun fact about cats. Like, oh yeah, like they're not.
They got 9 lives. They always land on their feet.
Oh, he's so active and playful. Look at how he destroyed your couch.
Did you know cats were gods? Yeah, you treat them like it.
Look at how he murdered this mouse and left it on your bed.
See, I'm okay with killer cats. I'm fine with killer cats. Killer cats or cuddly cats. Fine with it.
Oscar's
as long as they do their fucking job. Like, do something that is like relevant to the situation. Like, yeah, keep the little critters out of the fucking house. That's great. That's why people have cats in the beginning.
And to scare away creepers.
Yeah. Yeah. All those fake imaginative things, the spirits.
No, I was talking about Minecraft.
Oh. I'm sure there's like in history they've like thought like cats keep away bad spirits and shit like that. Cause look at how fucking much the Egyptians put into like cats.
Yeah.
Look at the Japanese, dude. They love cats. Anime is designed of cats.
Yeah, all their eyes are super big and they look like a cat.
Yeah, they're like facial features and shit are designed like taken from what cats look like. So every anime you watch, it's a fucking cat.
I know somebody who's a big cat person and they also really like anime, so it makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, dude. I like dogs a lot. I like all animals, but I'd prefer to have a dog. Cats are a lot more self-sufficient.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That's why I got one.
Yeah.
So I wanted a pet, but I didn't have the time to train a dog.
Yeah, training a dog sucks, but it's worth it in the beginning. Like, well, in the long run, sure. It's hard in the beginning because it's just like, it's like having a kid, but don't ever fucking call your dog your kid. Because it's not.
Kyle was calling me a cat dad, and I could see the soul leave your body.
Dude, it did. my soul left, and I was like, no.
I try to not call myself that. That's kind of lame.
It is lame. Thank you for realizing that. it's honestly a sad and pathetic thing. It really is, because if that's where you are in life, that we're like, this is my kid, it's a cat.
I've been trying to.
No, you don't. You have never pushed a living being out of your body. You don't have the right to call yourself a parent.
I've been trying to write a joke about this, where like a lot of. So I just got a cat, and I'm at that stage of my life. But a lot of people that I like graduated high school with are at the stage in their lives where they're having kids.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's like funny to like talk to them about their kid as if I would talk about my cat, being like, oh, did you adopt or did you breed?
Hell yeah.
Or
that's funny.
I don't know, like what else? That was like the main one. I think it's just funny to like ask somebody if they bred for their baby.
Yeah, I like that terminology.
Yeah,
I like that.
I'm trying to think of more like tags for it, but I can't. That was the big one. That was the adopted breed.
Dude, I thought of a fucking line at work today earlier. It was just like I was under a car working on it. Hands were all fucking greasy, so I didn't write it down. But I was like, I started laughing out loud to myself just on like where my mind came up with this word that I used. Like I was just like, what the fuck? I don't know. I wish I could remember. It's never gonna come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was an old-timey word. You know, sometimes I'll just say some, like, old-timey ass shit.
Oh,
like,
sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've wanted to... That's a very norm thing to do, to try and, like, use some old-timey shit that only, like, people in the 30s used to use.
I know, Bob likes doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob's really good with that.
I want to try and use the term canceled stamp on stage.
Canceled stamp?
Quit acting like a canceled stamp. It's an old...
Can they cancel stamps?
I don't even know what it's supposed to mean. I think it just means like a bummer. Like quit being like a Debbie Downer.
Well, cause you think it's like mail that didn't go through.
Yeah.
You know.
Quit like get on top of the ball is probably what it's like more like.
Probably, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know about
get up to the times.
Yeah, I don't know about that turn of phrase. Yeah.
It's like it's like an old like 20s term.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody's gonna get it.
Yeah. I've definitely been on like a Wikipedia page of just like flapper slang from like speakeasies. Just been like, oh, what does this even mean?
Yeah.
A lot of fun words from that.
There really are, dude.
Yeah.
There's funny sounding words.
Yeah, they just talked so differently.
Yeah. It's wild. Oh, I just seen that they're going to be changing the main language in Europe from German to English.
That makes sense.
But they're changing things about it. Like, what the fuck was it? It was like, they're getting rid of the PH. It's just going to be an F. And like in certain ways of C, it's going to be a K. So, like, words are going to be spelled differently and shit.
Interesting. I'm sure you'd still be able to read it fine.
Kind of. I watched a video of this guy he was talking about it, and, like, he subtitled it as he was talking about it to, like, as he was, like, explaining what they're doing. The subtitles became, like, every time he introduced a new thing, that would be in the subtitles, like, in the words that he's saying, so you could, like, see how fucked up it's getting. Like, so it's, like, kind of a mixture between, like, some ways they spell in German and in English.
Interesting.
It's weird.
Well, the thing about most countries out there is, like, if you, like... the average person in a European country knows like 2 or 3 languages at least.
Yeah, I know.
And one of them is it's usually going to be English because it's spoken everywhere. That's like the language. That's one of the languages that somebody else would have, like, people probably, like, somebody might know like I don't know, like German, French, and then English, because you can use French in France, but like you could use English in anywhere,
and
basically.
Almost everywhere in Europe they speak German too. So
yeah,
because that was their main language over there.
Yeah.
We all know why that is. I wonder.
Yeah,
100 years, and there's gonna be a whole new language that's just gonna be universal.
I'm thinking it's gonna be music.
A spoken language.
Music is the universal language. It's a norm joke.
300 years, it's just all vibrations.
Yeah, it's good vibrations.
Yeah.
Do you not know that norm joke?
Probably not.
Oh man, they say. I think it's Tom Green who's reading it off of a blue card.
So fucking funny.
He said,
he's so awkward.
The joke is they say music is the universal language, but in they say music is the universal language, but in 100 years I think it's gonna be Chinese or something like that.
No, they say laughter is the universal language.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Because you can understand laughter in any language.
Yeah, I feel like
No, crying is the universal language. You know when anybody's crying.
maybe, but you can cry from laughter.
That's true.
You can cry when you're overjoyed. Wow. This took a weird turn.
That was awesome.
Yeah. How long have we been recording for?
Hour 10.
All right, folks. We're there. We're at the end of the road.
It's forked, and we don't know which way to go.
Yeah.
So, I think we're going to camp here tonight.
Yeah. Let's pitch
Pick
a
it
tent.
up. We're going to pitch up the tent and at this fork in our road and figure some things out, you know? If you need to figure some things out, send it to us. We'll figure it out for you.
Email us your
Email
tough
us.
life decisions.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out for you.
Yeah.
You don't have to think on it.
You thinking of breaking up with your girlfriend?
Send it over
in.
here.
You thinking of
Cheating on your wife? Send it in.
Send it in.
You got a big expense you got to make, a big purchase, something that you don't exactly need but you want? Send it in.
All right, folks. I've been Adam Lowry.
And I've been John.
Thanks for listening to the Fork in the Road podcast.
We love you.